Beautiful evening, grown-up children. Today I am super excited to introduce you to this new series of hypnotic bedtime stories, elite bedtime stories. And these stories are a little bit different than any other stories you've ever heard before. And that's because in normal bedtime stories, someone will take you away into some world which is better than yours. And so sometimes when we come back in comparison, we find that something is missing here and something is lacking here. And so this is going to be very different because this story I will take you into this whimsical fantasy world, which is both relaxing because it will have some aspects of relaxation, hypnotic relaxation, and also deep insight and inspiration for your life. But the beauty of it is that when you come back to where you came from, which is here, your life as it is, somehow you will find it better than how you find it now. And so today we are going to specifically talk about desires and hidden desires, because often we don't even allow ourselves to fully feel our desires, and when we don't, we feel resigned. And I think that a lot of people are a little scared to fully honor their desires because we are afraid we would get disappointed, or maybe we believe that desire is at the core of human suffering. And so whatever it is, today's story that I will take you across the entire universe just to discover something about yourself, then perhaps is completely new, and it will help you to find your current experience much better than it is now. And because this is a bedtime story and I would like to help you to relax and also fall asleep, this screen will gradually get darker and darker until it will get completely black. So you'll be saved and spared from all the blue lights and the lights for your eyes, so you can feel comfortable with closing your eyes and really give them some rest and getting away of that sleep-sucking black hole when we're trying to scroll online, trying to find the right content. So this will give you a break. And saying that, I want you to find a very comfortable place where you are going to be completely undisturbed, so you can be hypnotized into this beautiful story. Aboard his space shuttle, Leo, the astronaut, zooms through space, enveloped in a silence so profound it makes a library seems like a rock concert. Leo was a man driven by desire and unquenchable thirst for knowledge and experience. Yet, deep down, there was an undercurrent of fear, a nagging question that haunted his solitary spacewalks. What if my earthly desires lead me nowhere? Leo nestled in his cozy space shuttle and begins his journey of celestial relaxation. Imagine him gazing at the infinite stars, his body weightless, floating in the tranquil void of space. As he inhales deeply, his toes uncurl, releasing the tension of earthly bounds and drifting like soft moon dust. And with each exhale, The muscles of his feet and ankles relax, feeling light and weightless. Leo's relaxation travels upward like a gentle wave of cosmic energy, easing the muscles in his calves and thighs. His hips and lower back, often rigid from interstellar travel, now soften, melting into the comfort of his shuttle seat. The relaxation wave flows through Leo's torso. His chest expands with a peaceful breath, like a spacecraft door opening to the universe's wonders. His shoulders, carrying the weight of galaxies, drop and unwind, free from the gravity of stress. His arms and hands relax, floating effortlessly in the serene space cabin. As the wave of relaxation reaches Leo's neck and head, his jaw unclenches, releasing whispered secrets of distant stars. And his facial muscles relax. His eyes become soft, inviting the tranquility of the universe's embrace. It was on the third orbit around a seemingly unremarkable star that the unexpected happened. A cosmic anomaly, a tear in the fabric of space, pulled the shuttle off course, sending it spiraling towards an unknown planet. The crash sounded like shattering metal, ending with an eerie silence as the dust settled on an alien landscape. Planet Monochrome, as Leo would call, was a world devoid of color. The sky was a perpetual overcast gray, and the ground a monotonous expanse of white and black. The air was still, as if the planet itself held its breath, uneasy with the arrival of an outsider. The inhabitants of this grayscale world were the Monochromians, beings who had evolved without the concept of desire. Their lives were perfect routine, every action dictated by logic and necessity. They moved with a mechanical grace, their expression fixed in a placid calm. Leo's arrival was met with curiosity and caution. The Monochromians, in their monochromatic attire, gathered around the vibrant orange of his spacesuit, a stark contrast to their world. As he tried communicating through these stick figure drawings, he learned their motto: desire is the root of discontent. In its absence, we find peace. Leo thought it sounded like the slogan for the world's dullest theme park. Exploring planet Monochrome was like walking through a TV stuck on the grayscale setting. No art, no music, no laughter, no tears, just the rhythm of predictability. The cities were as imaginative as a stack of identical gray boxes. The landscape, a tedious arrangement of black and white stones. There was no adornment, no unnecessary flourish. It was a world that had sacrificed the joy at the altar of efficiency. Leo felt a pang of sadness, witnessing a world so devoid of the chaos and beauty that desires brought. He remembered the vibrant markets back home, the laughter of children chasing their whims, the artists lost in their passionate creations. And one evening, as Leo shared stories of Earth, a young Monochromian named Zara approached him. "What is green?" she asked. Her voice tingled with a curiosity that seemed out of place in Monochrome. Leo described the lush forests and rolling meadows, trying to paint with words the beauty of a world alive with color. He spoke of the deep blue of oceans, the fiery red of sunsets, and the golden warmth of sunlight. Zara listened, her eyes widening with a wonder that seemed almost forbidden on this planet. "And what fuels these colors?" she inquired. "Desire," Leo replied. "The desire to create, to explore, and to feel. It's the fire that lights up our world. It's what propels our story forward." In that moment, Leo realized the absurdity of a life without desire. He has been so resigned in his own life. Desire was like a song without, or desireless life was like a song without melody, a dance without rhythm. The Monochromians had safety and predictability, but at the cost of the very essence that made life vibrant. Curiosity among the Monochromians spread. What if there is more to life? They began to ask. What if the colors Leo speaks of could exist here? Leo, embracing his unintended role as a catalyst, started desire workshops. He used absurdly humorous examples to explain desire. Imagine wanting to jump on a trampoline just because it's fun, not because you need to reach a higher self, he explained. And the Monochromians stared in bewildered amusement. The elders, who were as fun-loving as a pile of rocks, frowned skeptically, pointing to the old scriptures proving that desires are the cause of heartbreak and suffering and bankruptcy, a painful price nobody could afford to pay on this peaceful planet. But inspired by Leo's stories, the Monochromians started to embrace the world of desires, and their experiences mirrored some classic human scenarios. Then, a Monochromian decided to emulate the human act of approaching someone attractive. He mustered the courage to talk to Zara, his heart pounding like a drum solo in a library. Except, both were as experienced in flirting as a toaster is in swimming. So, Zin's attempt was charmingly awkward. And there was Griggs, who, inspired by tales of human ambition, decided to ask for a raise in his job. In a society where job roles were as fixed as the laws of physics, this was as groundbreaking. His request, initially met with blank stares, became a rallying cry for Monochromians everywhere to value their worth. In these acts of newfound desire, the Monochromians discovered not only the joy of breaking their monotonous routines, but also the funny, endearing side of stepping into the unknown and learning about themselves. Their journey was a reminder that life's desires while sometimes daunting, take them to unexpected places outside of the grayscale of their lives. And so, one morning, something miraculous happened. As the Monochromians woke, they saw the first true color on their planet. A single flower had bloomed overnight in a vivid, undeniable blue. The sight of it was so astonishing that even the elders couldn't suppress their gasps. The flower was more than just a burst of color. It was proof that desire had a tangible, beautiful impact. It represented the possibility of a life lived in full spectrum. The planet was alive with vibrancy of people discovering their desires for the first time. Leo watched in awe as the once colorless planet pulsated with life. He realized that the absurdity he had brought to Monochrome was the very essence of life. Unpredictable, messy, but undeniably beautiful. As planet Monochrome bloomed with newfound desires, not all experiences were joyous. Some Monochromians, having never navigated the waters of desire, fixated on specific outcomes. Their rigid expectations led to inevitable disappointment. Naturally, when reality didn't match their fantasies, disappointment was as inevitable as a rain cloud at a picnic. So, Leo had gathered the inhabitants, including Griggs and Zara, and shared a crucial insight. Desire is like sailing on a sea of possibilities, he explained. If you fixate only on your destination, you'll miss the wonders of the journey. You miss those unexpected gifts. It's not just about planting your flag on the destination island. It's about riding the waves and enjoying the salty sea spray. The Monochromians listened, captivated. Leo's words resonated, easing their disappointments and reshaping their approach to desire. With this new understanding, planet Monochrome truly came to life. Desires were pursued with open hearts and minds, leading to unexpected joys and discoveries, and sometimes adventures as well. That's another word for a stressful situation on a planet that is so widely opened to new insights and perspectives. And so the planet, once black and white, was now a kaleidoscope of colors, each representing a Monochromian's unique desires and journey. Amidst the colorful chaos he had ignited on planet Monochrome, Leo had an epiphany. He had always chased the stars, seeking adventure and discovery. But now he realized what he truly yearned for was the warmth of human connection. The absence of color on Monochrome had been like a mirror, reflecting the void he felt within. He thought about Earth, about the people he had kept at arm's length, guarding himself with a shield of achievement. But as he witnessed a world devoid of love and laughter, he realized that the trophies were called companions. The judgment, resignation, and hurt that had once weighted him down like a suit of armor seemed to fall away piece by piece, revealing a longing for simple, heartfelt connections in his finite human experience. And with the newfound humility, Leo yearned to return home, not as a hero, but as a fellow traveler sharing his stories and lessons. He imagined holding desire workshops back on Earth, not to flaunt his interstellar escapades, but to weave the wisdom he had gained among the stars with the vibrant threads of human experience. He wasn't just going back to Earth. He was returning to a world rich with possibilities for love, enjoyment, and the thrill of the unexpected dance of human interactions. He understood now that the greatest adventure was not conquering new worlds, but embracing the colorful tapestry of emotions, relationships, and shared dreams that make us truly human.